Okay, this problem is based on the range of a projectile. Here the question is that this is an exaggerated view of cannon that is sighted in for a castle window that is 999.8 meters away. The cannon and the window are at the same height. If the muzzle speed of the cannonball is 443 meters per second, there are two possible angles between the cannon barrel and the horizontal such that the bullet will hit the target. Input the most reasonable angles in degrees. What is the other angle in degrees? Okay. Here we have the data. The distance between the cannon and the window is given as 999.8 meters. This is what is called the range. This is the horizontal displacement, that is 999.8 meters. And then velocity is given as, initial velocity of the cannonball is given as 443 meters per second. And then using the range formula, range is equal to VI square sine 2 theta by G. How we get the range VI square is equal to sine 2 theta by G, I derived in another video that I will keep in the end card. You can check that later. Okay. So that formula, using that formula, we are deriving this one. So 999.8 is equal to 443 square sine 2 theta by 9.8. Okay, from this we can get, by plugging in the values, I get 2 theta is equal to 0.0499. Okay, so 2 theta is equal to sine inverse of this value, and then 2 theta I get 2.86 degrees as the value for 2 theta. Therefore, theta is equal to 1.43 degrees. He is asking the other angle. Other angle means we have to subtract this angle from the 90. So 90 minus 1.43 is equal to 88.569 degrees. This is the supplementary angle for the actual angle. So supplement of the sine angle will be the same. So you will get that I will explain to you the difference between what is the difference between these two angles is the range will be the same. You will get the same range for 1.43 degrees and 88.57 degrees. 569 means 88.57 degrees. You get the same range. But the only thing is range is the horizontal displacement. But the only thing is the vertical displacement will be different for both the angles. Suppose if it is 1.43, the vertical displacement will be less, whereas if the angle is 88.569 degrees, the vertical displacement will be more. I will explain to you how it will be different. Okay. You see here, this is the picture. Here, one more thing I want to tell you. The range is maximum for 45 degrees. See, suppose here is the formula, range formula, VA square sine 2 theta by G. Range is equal to VA square sine 2 theta by G. Suppose if theta is equal to 45 degrees, then what happens? Sine 2 theta is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. And then sine 90 is equal to 1. Therefore, range is equal to VA square by 2G. We get the maximum range for 45 degrees. Maximum range means maximum horizontal displacement. Okay. Now, you see this one here. I am taking the example. 15 degrees. Suppose if it is the 15 degrees, the cannon reaches 5 meters. Suppose the complementary angle we take, that means 75 degrees, it will reach the same distance 5 meters. But when it comes to the vertical displacement, for 15 degrees, the vertical displacement is 0.3 meters, whereas for 75 degrees, the vertical displacement is 4.7 meters. Okay. And whereas when you take the 45 degrees, this is the 45 degrees line. So for 45 degrees, the range is 10 meters. Okay. Horizontal displacement is 10 meters and then vertical displacement is 2.5 meters. Okay. Now suppose if you take the 30 degrees, the horizontal displacement is less than 45 degrees. Say for 45 degrees, you are getting the maximum, that means 10 meters. For any angle other than 45 degrees, you will get the range less than this one. Okay. So here for 30 degrees, you are getting the 8.7 meters. Suppose if it is 60 degrees, the range is same, but the height will be different. The height will be 3.7 meters for 60 degrees. and then for 30 degrees, the height is 1.2 meters. That means the horizontal displacement will be the same for the angle and its supplementary angle. Okay. Only thing is the vertical displacement differs. Suppose if it is the angle is less, the vertical displacement is also less. If the angle is more, the vertical displacement will be more. I give you an analogy from the day-to-day example. You must have observed, watched the baseball tournaments or the cricket matches where the batsman hits the ball at a particular angle so that the ball has to cross the boundary. Okay. It happens only once in a while, not every time. To cross the boundary, the batsman has to hit the ball with 45 degrees. Then only it will go the maximum, it will has the maximum horizontal displacement or x direction displacement. It crosses the boundary. For any other angle less than 45 degrees, it will fall within the boundary. Okay. Suppose if the angle is less, the fieldman will not can't catch the ball. Okay, the fielders can't catch the ball. Suppose if it is more, the angle is more, the angle with which the bat hits the ball is more, then the fielders can easily catch the ball because it goes in the vertical direction more. It will has the more of the vertical displacement than the horizontal displacement. Okay, so you should remember one point. You will get maximum range only if theta is equal to 45 degrees. Other than 45 degrees, you will not get the maximum range. We are talking about the maximum range means maximum horizontal displacement. Okay. So it has the same angle. Okay? The complementary angle is also 45 degrees because sine theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta is equal to 45. Okay, for both the time sine 45 or sine 90 minus 45 is equal to 45. But for the other angles, you will get different angles. Here I am showing 15, 30, and then this is 60 and this is 75. Okay, so for 15 you are getting 5, and then for 75 you are getting 5, but the vertical displacement will be 0.3 meters and then 4.7 meters. Okay, so hope this helps. Thank you. Bye bye.